Hey, it's Juice with Kia. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be sharing one of my go-to juices to help with digestion in a very gentle way. Nothing extreme, just simple ingredients that your body can actually work with. Make sure to watch to the end because I'll be sharing some helpful tips on how to get the most benefits from this juice. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps to support my channel so I can continue to bring you simple wellness tips like this. All right, let's get into it. I'm using organic long English cucumbers, but you can use whatever variety of cucumbers you prefer. They're great for juicing because their high water content increases your overall yield and creates a lighter, smoother texture, making them one of the best base ingredients for juicing. You'll notice that I'm leaving the skin on. I'm doing that intentionally because the outer layer contains plant compounds that supports the digestive tract. It contains unique antioxidants and natural enzymes that help support the gut lining and support smoother digestion. When we're making a juice specifically for digestive support, we want as many of those supportive compounds as possible. The next ingredient is pineapple. I love juicing pineapple because it creates such a high yield of liquid. You're typically able to find them all year long, making them easy and very accessible to get. I was surprised to hear the other day that some people never cut a pineapple or don't know how to cut a pineapple. So let me show you how I cut mine. I like to start off with cutting the crown and the bottom off first. Don't judge me, I know my knife is a little dull, but I will find some time to sharpen them. And there's no excuse, I literally have the knife sharpener right above me in the cabinet. I just need to do it. Now that I cut the crown and the base off, I have a flatter surface for stability. So I'll be able to sit the pineapple upright as I remove the rest of the rind. So now I'm just removing the rind in sections until the flesh is completely exposed. You'll hear a lot of people say that the pineapple rind has a lot of nutrients, and that's true. But it also is the outer layer of the fruit, which means it can carry dirt, bacteria, and even chemical residue from growing and transport. So if you plan to use it, make sure to wash it really well first. I am saving my rind because I plan to boil it into a tea later. It's such an easy, no waste habit, and pineapple rind tea is incredibly soothing for digestion. Once it's peeled, I turn it on its side, cut into about 3-inch sections, and then quarter those pieces. That just makes it easier for putting it in the juicer. Pineapple contains bromelain, a natural enzyme that helps break down proteins and reduce bloating. It's also rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which help support immune health and help the body manage inflammation. When inflammation is lower, digestion tends to work more efficiently overall. I like using really large bowls to prep everything because it keeps the process clean and makes transferring to the juicer easier. I prefer to use glass bowls. If you don't have glass bowls, you can use the large stainless steel bowls as well. I don't really recommend using plastic bowls or plastic anything for that matter. After hearing about microplastics, I just like to avoid plastic as much as possible. The next ingredient is lemon. I love putting lemon in my juices because it helps to enhance the flavor. And also, lemons just wake everything up. It helps to get your digestive juices flowing and gives the juice that bright, fresh kick while adding a boost of vitamin C. You'll see that I left a little bit of the peel on the lemon. The peel actually contains unique plant compounds that the pulp doesn't provide in the same concentration. Those compounds contain higher concentrations of flavonoids, which help circulation and reduce oxidative stress. When oxidative stress is lower, the body can focus on repairing, absorbing, and digesting properly. The peel I removed will go right on the plate with the pineapple rind for my tea. Remember, no waste. If you can find lemons with seeds, that's even better. Seeded fruits are usually less hybridized and closer to their original form, which often means a more complete nutrient profile. The next ingredient we're adding is ginger. I am leaving the peel on. The peel has tons of extra nutrients, and plus I don't like to spend time fussing around getting all of the peel off. That is time consuming. So what I do instead, while I'm prepping my other ingredients, I'll just pop my ginger inside some cold water and baking soda and let that soak for 15 minutes so it can do a deep clean. Afterward, I rinse it clean and then scrub. Ginger is one of the most powerful digestive supports we have. It stimulates saliva, bowel production, and stomach enzymes. I'm using 3 knobs of ginger, but that may be strong for some people. You can absolutely use 2 or even 1. That's the beauty of juicing. You can customize it to your preference. Now that we have all our ingredients, it's time to juice. So my juice will be coming out on this side and the pulp will be coming out on this side. So I have my containers ready to catch both. As I'm adding my ingredients to my juicer, I also wanted to mention that ginger helps food move more efficiently through the digestive tract and can reduce gas, nausea, and heaviness after eating. I always get asked what type of juicer I'm using. I'm using the Nama J2 juicer, and I've been using it for about 5 years now. I love how convenient it is, and the quality is amazing. It's been lasting me this long with no problems at all. I love that I can load a large amount of the ingredients into the hopper all at once. I was able to fill up a little over a half of the ingredients from my bowl into the juicer. You can see it filling up here, and I love that it shows the ounces so you can track your yield before releasing it into the container. It uses a slow masticating process. That slower crushing motion helps preserve delicate enzymes and plant compounds that support digestion. I'm gonna finish up by adding in the rest of the ingredients into the hopper. For this second round, I was able to put everything in there completely. Honestly, I could have just dumped the rest of the ingredients in the hopper instead of putting it in one at a time like that, but I was filming another video that was head on, so I had to do what I had to do. I was already nervous about filming this video, and then to be able to film two videos in one was just crazy. While the juicer was going, I was able to clean up and do a little dance. Okay, so let me just say this. Most of us are not in a position to sit down and eat a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables throughout the whole day. Between work, family, and responsibilities is just not realistic. So juicing is a way to intentionally combine digestive supportive ingredients into one simple serving. Make sure to save your pulp. You can add it into smoothies, mix it into soups, fold it into veggie burgers, or dehydrate it and turn it into a seasoning blend. We were able to produce 40 ounces of fresh juice, which is about 3 servings if you're doing 12 ounces per serving. I'm going to use these glass bottles to fill my juice. I get these bottles from Amazon. These bottles are really cute, but more importantly, they're made from a thicker grade glass, which means that they're really durable. I actually dropped one before and thought it would shatter, and it didn't. The link will be listed below. Okay, so I promised you tips on how to receive the most benefits from this juice. Tip number 1, drinking it immediately for maximum enzyme activity. The longer it sits, the more sensitive compounds begin to degrade. If storing, do so in the fridge for only up to 72 hours. The sooner you drink, the better. Tip number 2, drink on an empty stomach or at least 30 minutes before meals for better absorption. Tip number 3, sip slowly, don't chug. Mixing the juice with saliva begins digestion before it even reaches your stomach. The combination of the pineapple and the cucumber go together very well. I also taste a little bit of the lemon, which helps to give that citrusy boost of flavor in there. And also that little kick of ginger. I love it. This is easily one of my favorite recipes because it's sweet but not too sweet. And then it's super hydrating, super light. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe and like this video. And I look forward to making more recipes with you soon.